Gardner had no setback or nothing. It's just we weren't doing enough today for Gardner to get any work in the deal, so we just put him on with someone else, and he'll skate with us tomorrow.
Mike, is it a statement of depth that you're able to tweak special teams in that case here today and see where it goes from there?
Well, all we're trying to do is make sure we have a good option, especially if things don't work. And so our power play's been pretty good. Obviously, the harder we work on it, the more success it has. But just different options as we move ahead. We've talked about it quite a bit, but we had different guys not available at certain times, and so haven't done it. So this gives us a good opportunity here today with just focusing on power play and penalty kill to have a look at it with a few games left. We'll try it a few times for sure, and then that doesn't mean we're not going back the way we were, but we'll try it for sure.
Are you getting the sense, Mike, that Muzzin's getting a little more comfortable as things go on here?
Well, it was interesting. I did the stats on all the guys that get traded today, and just see how it works across the league. Just see how it works and it doesn't work. And when I look at it, even a guy like McDonough, as good a player as he is, I think his second year in Tampa is probably better. And it's just a matter of getting comfortable. What a guy doesn't think about is not only does a player get traded, his wife gets traded, his pregnant wife gets traded. He's got to get a new doctor. The house you think you're renting, now they're not renting to you anymore. You had it all set up, but now you're not. You're still living in a hotel. There's lots of things that are called people, and so they need to get comfortable. But I think Muzz has done a real good job for us. Obviously, with the injuries we've had, put more onus on him and Rise and Zine Haynes, a lot of onus on those guys, and probably played too many minutes here this last while. But it looks like we're going to have Dermia on board. I think we're in a position once Rosen plays another game too, we can have a look at Rosie, and then Gartz looks like he's on his way back.
Freddie Anderson was just saying that it's important for him to maintain a positive attitude as he goes through a time like this. In your experience, how important is it?
Well, it's important for everybody in life. I mean, you're not getting any better if you're sucking the life out of yourself. I mean, the sun got up today, and so did we. Let's get at her. So, to me, you go through ebbs and flows in the year, and there's no question about it. He's got a good break this week to recharge and get himself going and get his focus the way he wants. But feeling good about yourself, I talk about this every day. If you think you can be good at what you're doing when you're not feeling good, it's impossible. So, your mental health is a huge part of the game, and feeling good and being confident. And that's why you do all the work, though. You have the program that you go through every single day that give you confidence. You eat right, you sleep right, you train right, you do all the extra things. So when things don't go as good, they're going to come back just because you've done all the work.
As Hyman's matured in the league, what allows you to use him in any situation and be confident in him wherever he is?
Well, he's a real good player. I mean, he's a 220-pound man. He gets pucks back. He's a 20-goal guy who never gets on a power play ever. Penalty kills for us, takes face-offs now for us, does it right, and is a real professional and has become an important part of our team just because of his size factor alone. And so, they earn it. We like them all the same, and but they earn what they get, and we try to play them accordingly.
I mentioned this to Fred, that there are no underdogs in the National Hockey League, and especially at this time of the year. Why is that even more so, especially at this time of the year, Mike?
Well, I just think there's some groups that are really loose, and they're going home here right away, and they're loose and they're tough, and there's other groups that are playing for something, and everyone's kind of in a different situation. To me, you got to look after your own business. You got to make sure you're prepared and ready to go. I say this all the time to you guys, but next year never comes in sport. This is your opportunity right now. Let's get as healthy as we can be and lay it all out there and find out how good a hockey club we've got, because to me this is the measure here coming up, and yet in the meantime we got these dress rehearsals to prepare. We want to take full advantage of them.
How confident are you, Mike, that Jake will be up to speed for Game 1 of the playoffs?
Yeah, I can only go off the medical people and the questions I've had them. I just talked to Jake here a few minutes ago and just asked how he's doing, and he said really good, so that's positive. He said to me he felt like he had no quick twitch yesterday. You haven't been on with the guys in a long time. That's natural. We'll work hard at getting that up to speed for him prior to him going into a game. I would like to see him in 2 games before the last 2 games, ideally before he starts. Now, I don't know if that means we got to dress 7D one night or whatever we got to do, but just to get ourselves set up and to give him the best opportunities, important player for our team, and we'd like to have him healthy.
Mike, which goalie starts tomorrow?
Sparky. That just gives Fred a bunch of time off for this week.